Fun Local Flavor. I'm Deborah Anderson, and I'm here at Corinne's house, and she's going to teach us to make some sweet petals. You'll want to refer to the dough we made, the sweet dough, in an earlier episode, because that's what we're using.
Yep. Okay, this is about a quarter of the sweet dough recipe that we used. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch it off into little balls.
Oh, I saw that in that thing, and I didn't know how you were going to pinch it.
Yep. You want to try it?
Yes, I do.
There you go.
Tell? Yeah.
And just squeeze really tight. There you go. Just
nice.
pull it off. I want about 10 or so of these little balls. There you go.
They're smoother. I want to do this. If they're not perfect, is it
It's not a tragedy, no.
because we're going to kind of pile them together, aren't we?
Yeah.
6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Uh-oh.
Here.
No, it's 10.
You can take from and add to, and just to make them all kind of, okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, and it works easier if you have a little flour on them. You start on one end, you roll it this way and flip them over, roll them this way, and you got a string of dough.
It's not working for me. Do it again so I can see.
Okay. You grab, but start more at the end of the ball, not in the middle, and go work it. Didn't you play with Play-Doh when you were a child?
I had the extruder set.
The extruder set. Oh,
I
didn't know what that was at first, but yes,
The Fun Factory.
Okay, and you can also do it what you were just going to do. You can roll it on the table. Yep.
It's not sticky enough. I don't know. Oh, I want this really smooth one. Oh, it's got a air bubble.
Air bubble.
In it.
Yep. Yep. And you just make them into long strips like this. This is my kid's favorite. You gave up?
Petals at home.
Oh,
this is too hard.
It's a challenge.
And you said this one's your favorite.
This is what my kids prefer. Today we're going to make them, put them into a pie plate. But when I make them for holiday dinners or whatever, I make them into a pizza pan size.
Okay. So all of our dough is rolled out, and it's time to make them into, what do you call them? Sweet petals.
Sweet petals. Sweet petals. Yeah. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take these strips, and I'm going to dip in the butter, margarine.
It's melted. How much?
It's melted about 1 stick.
Okay.
And this is going to be plenty to do no more than what we're doing right now.
Like,
usually what I do is this. I usually just shake.
It's very chefy. I think you should do that.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be kind of like those.
You start in the
breadsticks
middle,
at the Pizza Hut,
and you make it into a circle. Put it out here. I don't know if you can see it better that way. Then you take your next one, and you just do the same thing. You just keep repeating with this, starting with where you ended the last one, and just wrap it around.
What if I threw all?
How about if you throw them in the butter, and I'll pull them out.
What if they stay in there too long? No?
No,
No problem.
that'll just add that much more flavor
This
to
just
it.
be more
Yummy.
ready.
Yeah. There you go. Just keep adding.
She's got to keep me busy.
Yeah. So just keep putting them around in the circle.
It looks like a snake to me or something, so I don't know why we call it petals. Will this be revealed at some point?
No. Well, I don't know why we called them sweet petals. We did this in the bakery, and it was just a name that we kind of looked like a rose, and each little piece that you take off is a little petal.
Do you cut it or just peel
No,
it?
you peel it off.
No cutting.
No cutting. No cutting on these. Except with my kids, they always started with the center one first and pulled it out first.
Yeah, because that's always the best one.
It is.
Yes.
But actually the crispiness on the outside is really, really good.
That was my throat. Did you hear it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Boy, you used a lot of that sugar.
Yeah, of course. You can even add just a little bit more in places where if you don't think there's enough on there. There's plenty on there though. So this is the sweet petal that we have put into a pie plate. Like I said, for a bigger gathering, you would probably want to do more and put them into like a pie or a
pizza pan.
pizza pan, something like that.
This is beautiful, and especially since you called it like a rose. Now that it's in this red, isn't that gorgeous?
Yes, and you let this rise the same as you would your sweet dough, maybe about 45 minutes.
Oh my goodness!
And
more rising.
Yep, more rising, and then you will place it.
Okay, so our giraffe snakes,
Sweet petals.
sweet petals, are all done in the oven, and it took a good 15 minutes, I think.
Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're taking a little bit of frosting.
This is some prepared frosting that has
Yep.
like
The butter and shortening.
and milk and vanilla.
Yep, yep. And I'm just adding a little bit more milk to it just to make it a little bit runnier.
Because we had a thicker one for the cinnamon rolls, and now this will be a thinner glaze.
Right. Maybe just a little bit more, but that's probably good enough. It's just kind of runny.
Any vanilla or just milk?
I put milk in it. It already has a little bit of vanilla in it,
Okay.
but yeah. All right, so then you just take it, and this is hot out of the oven. We just glaze them.
It kind of reminds me of those dessert ones at Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Does it taste like them? How is pizza dough different than
might.
sweet dough? Probably not, because this
Well,
is sweet dough.
pizza dough does not have eggs, sugar, maybe a little bit of sugar in pizza dough, but it doesn't have eggs.
Now,
that
when
type
you
of
are
thing.
serving these, you leave them in the pan.
Yes, you do.
And this is like a monkey bread kind of free-for-all
Yeah.
where everyone just grabs. You're not going to slice it.
Nope.
I thought
You
maybe.
just grab.
Mentally, when I read it, I imagined we would slice it so they would be more like a petal shape.
No, 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 no. Nope. And that's it for the glazing of it. You can let them sit there, and normally we let them cool for a little bit, but we can go ahead and take one out just so we can see what they look like.
Will it burn us?
Yes. It's hot. These are just right out of the oven. So what I'll do is I'll just grab one here and just pull one of these out right here on the edge. Go ahead and try one.
Oh, look at it's kind of like a tadpole. See how it's I want the tail end.
Okay, whoops. There went the tail end.
That's probably the best part. Now I don't want to eat it on
No.
camera. If I weren't on camera, I'd probably just eat it off the table.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I said, like, this is just a cinnamon roll because it's just got, like, the dough and the butter and all this, but it packs a lot of flavor.
Yep, it does.
This is probably why it's everyone's favorite.
Yep.
It's because of all the crunchy stuff on it.
Crunchy, and it's, you know, it's just good. It's the kids, it's handy for them just to come in and grab off a piece and
You could
go
carry
out
it.
the
Let me see
kitchen
if-
with it. Yep, there you go.
You could carry it around.
Sure. The kids
That's
just
nice.
come in. Yeah, yeah. The
Why
kids
don't you
love
let
them.
your little doggy in and we'll give him a piece.
Oh, no sweets for the dog.
Okay. Definitely give this a try because it's a real treasure. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Corinne, for
Thank
all you've
you.
taught us about these baked goods.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on Local Flavor. We'll see you next time.